Deanne, and I've got Angela here filming, and Lorna's filming for Instagram. So we go live every Thursday at 11 a.m. And I'm just sitting here hooking. I'm working on this neutrals project. And as soon as I sat down today, I thought everything is neutral, 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 because we've been doing that neutrals course. A lot of you have signed up for it, and you're posting really beautiful rugs on Wild with Wool. I'm really happy to see them. There's some that are just stunning. I have a few in my mind in particular that are just like, oh gosh. Sometimes they almost look like pebble mosaics, because of the nature rug hooking. So what I found today was, one of the things is I needed some contrast here. And so I went to my frame and I got some darker neutrals, like a dark green, gray, and some brown. And what I'm doing now is I'm putting a line between my hill and the sky, just a quick little line. And I'm using one of our studio dyes to do that. So when I get to an area, I had a great question yesterday from a woman named Sarah, and this was her question. I'm going to read you the question. She said, when you are hooking a large area rug, you often say to start the rug yarn in a different spot than where you left off. Is it to leave open the possibility of putting in another texture there, or is it something else? She said, I have a tendency to want to butt up against the next to where I stopped. So any insight would be helpful. So I think that is a good question, Sarah. And so I'm going to finish off right here. And what Sarah is saying is that when I finish off right here, and say if this was a hill or an area and I was using 3 or 4 different yarns in it, why do I want to, like if I'm filling, what she's asking is, when I'm filling in a whole area, why do I say to move them around? And it is sometimes, yes, to leave room for another texture. That's a good point, Sarah, that I never even really thought of, but that is true. But also, I feel like if I start like right here and keep going, sometimes it just kind of lacks movement in the rug. So let's say I'm going to do this gray, put some of this gray in, because I think I'm ready for a stronger contrast here. So right down here, I'm going to start putting some gray in, and I'm just using one color. So I'm not really kind of creating room for another texture. That's not really my plan. So if I hook this in, I'm hooking 2 strands at once, and this is a 3-ply. What Sarah is asking is, when I finish this strand, okay, where do I finish? I'm going to finish it right now. I'm going to finish it right here. Why do I not start right where I left off? Well, there's a couple of good reasons for that. One is to show movement and not to sort of constrain myself, like not to feel constrained that I need to begin where I end it. That's one reason. The other reason is, for example, if I didn't have enough of this gray and I ran out of it, if I just hooked from where I finished and kept going and going and going, then over here, I wouldn't have any to finish it possibly. So I try not to hook left to right or right to left and fill in an area. I try to move around, because then if, for example, I need to introduce another wool, I can introduce that wool in lots of different places. So that's one reason. The other reason is I think that, like, see, I'm just going, like, it gives me freedom to just jot about. It's kind of like dancing, I guess, like, I'm not a good dancer, so it's probably not a good example for me to explain it to you, but I don't want to feel like I have to stay in the confines of one place. Also, I may start to find, another second reason is, I may start to find that this gray is a bit flat, right? So if I'm hooking all left to right, I'll find, say if I was hooking all of this and it went left to right, and I found it a little bit flat, then I have to pull it out to add something else. but right now I'm thinking I want to go fairly solid with this gray. But after doing it for 10 strands, I may say, no, I think I need something else in here besides the gray. And I want to add another texture. So Sarah, yes, you were correct on that. So that would be my reasoning. It also, I find it just a little bit more interesting to hook this way. You know, you have room to sort of create shapes and motions, and I just think it's more beautiful. So that's my reasoning.
I think it isn't very important though, like not being a rug hooker, but looking at rugs.
Yes.
Is movement.
Movement is very important. Yeah. Movement. Lorna was just saying that she thinks that, not even though she's not a rug hooker herself, she looks at a lot of rugs and she thinks that movement is very important, and she is correct. I think movement in rug hooking or in other art as well, it just adds a kind of an energy of and soul to the piece that you might not get otherwise. Yeah, for sure.
It actually helped me with blending.
Yes.
Because I had a rug that was really flat, and I was taping one of your videos. I believe it was hooking the seat.
Yeah.
And you were moving the wool around.
Yes.
And I went home and ripped mine out, and I did that, and it just blended so beautifully.
So yeah, that's true, Angela. Angela was saying that it really helps with blending. Like you leave room for the next color to come in. So that's where I'm at with that. I'm just going to go in and see if I have another gray. I'll be right back. You guys can look over the rug if you like. So it turns out that I do have another gray, and so this is a good example of blending. Now I could easily, this could easily be solid and it would look great, but I'm going to just add in something else. I'm going to add in, this is our koi goo wool, and it adds just a nice texture. It's a boucle wool. So I'm just going to move that around, and you'll see I'm cutting it and moving it around. And that's just going to add a nice gentle texture. So I guess that the other thing is by moving that yarn around, I get a lot of freedom to make decisions, and I don't lock myself into any particular way of hooking. So I really like that. And then let's see, I've got a little bit of jersey here that might look nice in here too. Yeah, that's really nice. So that came out really beautiful. And just that little touch of pink in there, and the pink is over the gray, so it still remains pretty neutral. So I'm going to hook away here, and I just want to talk to you about the new course that we're offering. So we do two kinds of courses at Deanne Fitzpatrick Studio. We do how-to courses, and we've done a lot of how-to courses over the years, and we're going to keep doing them. I love making them, like the hooking neutrals course, the hooking neutrals design that I'm working on right now. But we also do courses, for example, like the inspiration sessions and the harbor. These are learning courses, but they're learning about art and creativity and design, like design school and all of those courses. And I've been working for 3 years on a new course that I've been talking about to people who came in, and so many people have said that they're waiting for this course. And the course is about creativity as we age, and how the beautiful thing about creativity is that it doesn't really grow old. It gets stronger, and it gets more beautiful as it ages, and it allows us to carry a youthfulness with us because it's such a deep and important part of ourselves. So what I've done is I've put together about 8 hours of video, and a 100-page PDF. I don't know if it's going to be 98 or 120. I don't know exactly. Angela's working on PDF that are my diaries about aging and creativity over the last few years, going from middle age into being older. So, and I've given you activities and ideas, and I've blended that with some self-expression and some self-portraiture videos, so that we have some hooking in there as well, because I think everything that I teach and write and learn and do is really all comes back to making beautiful rugs, and comes back to creating beauty every day and to adding more beauty into my life. So I'm going to encourage you to take it. It's $249, and it's only 200. It's pre-registration. So the course doesn't start until February 7th. And if you want to pre-register for the course, it's $249. After that, it's going to be $299. And what's going to happen is on February 7th, we're going to release the videos. We're going to release, I don't know, 8 or 10 videos every Tuesday and Thursday until February 17th. And then on the 18th, we're going to get together and we're going to have a hook in for the day. We're going to start at 11 o'clock. We'll go till 2 or 3 or whatever we feel like. But the plan is that we would have a hook in, talk about the videos, talk about the ideas, and hook together. And, of course, for this course, you can hook anything you like. It's not a project-based course. It's a course about you and your creative development. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, join me for this course. The hook-in will be live. All the rest will be recorded. So just like any of our, and even the live part will be recorded, so you can watch it if you don't want to show up, or if you're busy. It'll all be recorded. Like our other courses, you can watch it anytime you want. You just log into the website with your password and you can take the course, and you can do it anytime. And the course won't start until February 7th. But once you have it, it's going to be up there indefinitely. So you can do it in the spring if you want. It doesn't matter. So our course is about to begin. If you go on there now, you'll find just a couple of welcome videos from me to get you warmed up. So it is kind of a blend of the Harbor and Design School, I think, level 2. It's kind of with all new content, all new videos. We do have a bonus with that course. When you take the course, we are giving everybody the 2-hour DVD of hooking people, so that you have that experience of how to hook people if you decide that I think I would like to look at self-portraiture or more self-expression. So I've just finished. I'm still making a few videos for the course. I've done some really interesting interviews with people, and it's going to be a really great, really good, thought-provoking course for your creative growth. That's what it is. So it's Ageless Creativity. Join me. And you can register now at hookingrugs.com. It's right on the front page. And that's what I wanted to tell you about today. I want you to join me, because I think it's going to be a really dynamic and interesting course. So I'm going to show you one more little thing here. I want to make some pace on this rug today. So this is our nice view. So I think we need more gray underneath here. Another gray. So let's see what we got here with the grays. I'm gonna bring in this boucle that I have here, and I'm going to go from here, not all the way, and I'm going to go over. So I went to here with that, even though I was planning to go further. And I'm going up and down. Love that. Love the way it's coming out. Okay. So we answered a big question in this week's video, and I hope it was helpful to you. I just want to make sure I got everything, because there's always a couple of things that I have written down here. Oh, I want to show you one of the rugs that I've been working on for the Ageless Creativity course. And we don't do this rug start to finish, but come on in and see what I'm working on in here. So, you know the book, The Sunday Letters? Well, the cover of that book, I love that design and that flavor. So what I'm working on in here is more of a self-expression rug. So right here, there's writing in here. It just says I make art. And then there's these blue flowers and sort of a hydrangea thing going on right here. And so I don't know what's going, it's one of these rugs where I don't quite know what's going to happen further up. And I'm just going at it a piece at a time and adding, like I just sort of have created a palette and I'm adding to it. But I do show you about, we have a video of about a half an hour of hooking this rug and how I go and how I make the transitions in the new Ageless Creativity course. So I just wanted to give you an idea of the kinds of things that we're going to be doing in that course. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks for being here. I'll bring you back to the neutrals course so you can sort of see what I'm working on here and what a mess I have here. Like, look at this mess of colors. Like, I don't know where to go next kind of with it a little bit, but it's, I call it intuitive hooking because I don't have any other name for it. It's sort of about, it's hooking based on faith and trust, I think, really, a lot of times, because there isn't a definite, like, I don't know what it's going to be when it's done. I just know that it's going to have a lot of the statements in it and a lot of floral and a lot of greenery and a lot of whiteness and a lot of blue. That's what I know. So that's the kind of thing that those, and we're also doing in that course. We'll also I hook a couple of self-portraits from start to finish, mini self-portraits, and we examine how I'm really thinking about how I have grown more creative as I went into my 50s and hope to in my 60s and hope to in my 70s, and about appreciating what you have. So that's what the course is about. Mary, are you here? You're here? Hi.
Here.
Great.
I actually feel like this might be my favorite course of yours.
This might be your favorite course of mine?
I love the
really?
harbor, but I'm actually learning a lot.
You are.
And
And
watching the videos and stuff about portraiture.
yeah.
And it's not quite so literal as I thought it was.
Yeah.
And then you really show about expressing yourself and other ways of doing it. It's a great course.
Thank you. Angela says that she thinks it might be one of her favorite courses. So why don't you guys go to Mary, see what she's got, because we got a whole lot of new slub in. And I'll work on this and come back to me when you're done.
So I have a sheet not printed, but we're going to just roll. We're just going to roll with it.
You're mic'd, are you, Mary?
I am.
Yeah.
It is. Is it good? Okay. The light's on.
Blue lights on. Blue lights on. The blue light special.
Don't know quite how to take that, but
No, that's what they say, like at Zellers or something.
I know.
The blue light special. Move the blue light over here.
So we got some new Slubby in, and so I went around Tuesday and I matched them up with some of the European plaid cloth. I thought that would be kind of a fun thing to do, but the page that I didn't print is some of the names, but they're all listed under the new and featured products, so you can find them there. But I do have the name of the Slubby. So the first one is just ivory, which I love. It has a little hint of pink in it, a little bit of gray. It's beautiful. And I just put that on a natural piece of the European plaid. The next one is a new one also, and it's called Wedgwood. And you can see picks up really nicely. A little bit of mauve in there picks up nicely with that European plaid. And the next one is Boreal. And we put that with a darker piece. And Slubby is such a wonderful product to work with. The next one is Dusk. And these are all new. And Moss. And the last one is Hibiscus, which you're probably thinking, why is it with that? But you can see there's a little bit of that. And the gold goes so nicely with that one, I think, anyway. But all of these are listed. All the cloth and the Slubby are all listed under new and featured products.
They're beautiful, Mary.
They are beautiful. Yeah, Slubby's beautiful.
You know, Mary, you weren't here yesterday, but
No.
one of the things that happened yesterday was some of our American customers were having trouble with our website, and the prices were changing.
Right.
And Angela and I spent most of yesterday afternoon troubleshooting that and working with our provider, and we think we fixed it. So you should, when it pops up in your country, it should come up under American dollars, or there might be a little thing that comes up that says, you know, how do you want to work in Canadian dollars or American dollars? So I wanted to let you know that,
Right.
and our customers know that it should be fixed. If you ever have any problems with our website, just call Mary. She'll fix it. And you know how she'll fix it? She'll call, and you know how she'll fix it? She'll call Angela.
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 Deanne.
That's not how you say Deanne, Mary.
I don't know, but you made fun of me a couple weeks ago, so now I'm really self-conscious. But I sort of go, Deanne.
How does she say Deanne? Does anyone else know how she says it?
Go ahead if you think you know.
If you think you know.
It's kind of a Deanne.
Deanne. Deanne.
It's very motherly.
But I'm glad you do say my name.
Say my name.
Say my name. I'll let you sing.
No.
So thanks for being with us. I've got another row of gray going in here, and then I want to show you, I want to put more Big Softy in, because I'm just loving that Big Softy. That's a new yarn that we have. It's right here. You can see it hooked right here. I'm just going to put some more in right here. It just hooks up like a dream.
And it's still listed under new and featured
Is
as well.
it Big Softies under there too?
Yeah.
Okay, great. But it just it hooks up so quickly, and it's so soft. It's spongy. It looks like little marshmallows. I love it. Anyway, that's it for this week. I'd say we're at our half-hour mark, and you are good to watch us. And we know, just don't you ever think that we don't know that we're lucky to have you guys watching us and being part of the studio and being our customers, because we know we're lucky and we're thankful, and we're doing our very best to just get you what you need. And so thank you very much, and thanks for sharing these videos. Thanks for signing up for the newsletter. Thanks for hooking rugs. Take care. See ya. Thank you.